President Trump unveiled his 2026 budget outline Friday, proposing cuts totaling $163 billion to education, foreign aid funding, energy and environmental protection, while boosting defense spending to more than $1 trillion. The $163 billion cut in non-defense discretionary spending is a 22.6% reduction from current levels, according to an outline of the budget released by the White House. The proposed cuts to government funding are in line with Trump's greater mission to cut bureaucracy via the Department of Government Efficiency. And DOGE and the White House were joined at the hip writing the outline, according to an administration official. Meanwhile, the president proposed a spending increase of more than $113 billion for the Pentagon from 2025 levels, bringing the total budget to $1.01 trillion. The administration is also calling for $175 billion to, at long last, finally secure our border. The defense budget calls for the elimination of woke and diversity, equity and inclusion (DEI) programs, a down payment on a Golden Dome for America missile defense system, and additional funds for shipbuilding, U.S. space exploration, and next-generation F-47 fighter jets, as well as a 3.8% pay bump for U.S. troops. The Department of Homeland Security will get $43.8 billion more for the president's mass deportations and to help finish a border wall, among other priorities. But almost $1.8 billion is being pulled from the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA, and Shelter and Services for Migrants. Nearly $5.7 billion would also be axed from the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, as well as international refugee and migrant assistance funding. Additionally, $3.3 billion is on the chopping block for wasteful UN peacekeeping missions, foreign exchange programs, and other voluntary contributions to the international organization. The Department of Education will also cede around $13.7 billion to give U.S. states more discretion over how they use federal funds and let the Office of Civil Rights refocus away from DEI and Title IX transgender cases. The NIH has also promoted radical gender ideology to the detriment of America's youth, according to the budget document. The White House is urgently pushing Congress to pass a spending plan, with Chief of Staff Susie Wiles telling The Post this week that securing Trump's agenda with legislation is top of mind for the next 6 months. "We ought to have a budget by then which would contain virtually all of the president's priorities," Wiles said Tuesday, which are the things that he campaigned on, and renewal of the Trump tax cuts. And if that is all we do, which it won't be, that is an enormous accomplishment, because it's the framework for everything else we will work to do.